All right, students, this one is so easy, your mama can do it. All right, so this is going to be a quick video on character design. Now, I know I have done character design videos before, but if I can come up with an easier way and a more understandable way for you to design your characters, then I'm going to show you guys how. So if I do 1 or 100 videos, if I can think of, as I say, a much easier, better way for you to understand and do it, then I'll continue to show you. So this starts out with a story, character design. Let's just say you get on a bus. You're going to take a bus trip. You get on a bus and you sit down next to me. So I have dark sunglasses on. And then we just start chatting, just conversation. And then I say to you, you seem like an interesting person. I don't know if you had noticed it, but I'm blind. Can you describe yourself to me? And you say, well, my name is Tom. You say I'm about 6'2". I'm very slim. Okay, so let's start right there. So Tom is 6'2" and he's slim. So 6'2" and slim. So we'll do this. Make it a little slimmer. And then Tom's got a head like that. So Tom says, let's make him slimmer, a little slimmer. Let's make Tom a little slimmer. And then just in case you catch that, you can do a body just like this. Just rectangle. Put some arms on that rectangle. Take this up. And then bring this in where your belt would be. Bring it in and then bring it back out. Boom, you got a body. You got just a quick body to start out with. And then just do a little triangle like that. You can do your hands, and then of course the head is an oval. So he's like he described it. So okay, I'm 6'2" and I'm slim. I have curly hair. So curly hair. Curly hair means get my glasses so I can see to draw curly hair. Let me clean these things. All right. Let's say he has like medium curly hair, so like that. So he asked Tom, he said, so, what are you wearing right now? Tom says, well, I'm wearing a t-shirt with a skateboard on it, picture of a skateboard, short sleeve t-shirt with a picture of a skateboard on it. He says, so you like skateboarding? Tom says, oh, I love skateboarding. I skateboard every day. I always take my skateboard with me everywhere I go. I take my skateboard. So he says, and so Tom says, I'm wearing shorts right now. And I have one of my knee bandaged up because I fell off my skateboard, of course. I'm a skateboarder, so I have that all taped up. And I'm wearing tennis shoes with short socks. Let's give Tom a little hand here. And of course, Tom's got a skateboard. Forgive me, you skateboarders, if I got it wrong. I don't own a skateboard. I don't like to fall down and bust up myself like that. So I really don't know what a skateboard is actually, how it's actually made from the bottom. But I could reference it, but it's just a quick thing we got going on right here. So that's Tom. Tom has described himself as best he can. He can say, oh, I have a very small nose and thin lips and a crooked eye. I have one eye kind of higher than the other eye and big ears under my medium short curly hair. So right there, you just design a character. So when it comes to you saying, I don't know how to design a character, say the same thing. If you have a character in mind, but you just don't know how to design it, you know his name. Start out with his name. Tom, how old is Tom? Tom is 20 years old. How tall is Tom? Tom is 6'2". 6'2". He's really slim. He enjoys skateboarding. Shorts on, busted up knee, maybe because of thing across the elbow, tape across his elbow because he fell on the elbow too. So this very simple to design your character. So if you say to yourself, okay, my character is Paul. Okay, that's Paul. Paul is, give me some focus. Give me some focus. Paul is, let's say, 6'3". Okay, very muscular, very muscular. So again, Paul is going to be wider than Tom. Very muscular, big arms. And his head. What does Paul do? Paul carries a sword. He is a kind of a knight type of a character. So he's going to have a sword with him. You design your sword later. Whatever type of sword you choose to design. And by making the arms wide here to narrow, that gives him the big shoulders, big arms, shoulders, and then triangles. Triangles, this is just a triangle right here. Triangles for the shoulders. On top of that shoulder piece is his head. Here's his neck. Triangle, triangle. You now have shoulders, put the ball, and then is the arm. If you remember, I showed you to do an arm is a ball, is an oval, and there is a triangle right there. That's your arm. Cut it off here, add your hand. There's your arm. This is your delt, your bicep, and your forearm. You're just rounding it off. That's all it is. Comes into the chest. Here's your lat. Going into that triangle shoulder right there. There's an easy way to draw an arm. So back to Paul. Paul is muscular, so he's going to have big lats. So where's the belt? Belt is about right here. So those lats going to come in and then go down. Give him a smaller waist. After that passes the belt, you bring those legs out. And you have the crotch here, giving him room for the man jump. Here's his belt here. Now, what does he look like? He has, and I should have turned the paper up because it cuts his head off. He has long hair in a ponytail, not a ponytail, what do you call that thing? Yeah, ponytail. Because he's a medieval knight, medieval anime kind of knight. He's Paul, the medieval knight. And his hair flows in the wind when he's about to chop somebody up. So, I had looked at a video, one of my videos on how to do hair, and to refresh myself on how to do braids. Braid, is that what they call these things? Braids? No, not a braid, but a ponytail with a braid, yeah. And he has a little ball with spikes on it, so we can swing his long, luxurious hair and hit people with it when his sword misses. So if he is a knight, shall we say, then you want to put that kind of a knight type of armor on it. Or maybe he is a barbarian. So center line, let's give him some big barbarian chest, pecs. Goes into his delts. Goes into his big bicep and his short, whatever that is, forearm. So all the while you're asking yourself the same thing, the same way we describe Tom. You're describing Paul, big barbarian, big muscles. You design him first before you even try to put clothes on him. Don't worry about the clothes yet, just design him. Big calves, knee, this is his calf, Brian. That's his thigh. Now, you have him. He's a big burly kind of guy. Worry about his face, unless you say, "Oh, I want a patch over one eye," because he's a barbarian. He got an eye taken out a long time ago, so he's got a patch. Basic nose, basic mouth, the eye here, so the hair covers that patch, so that's kind of cool. I like that. So there you go. He's got big jaws, square jaws. Yeah, maybe some stubble, because he's a barbarian. You gotta have that little stubble on his face. So there you go. Fat neck. Get my bigger neck. So now this is my character, because step by step, you take a step. What's his name? How tall is he? Okay, so he's six, whatever I said, 6'3", very muscular. Now from there, is he gonna wear armor? Is he going to wear the like loincloth, kind of Conan, kind of goat raggedy skin, whatever? Whatever you decide. If you can't see it, if you can't imagine it, then reference it. I tell people all the time, reference stuff. It makes it a lot easier. It makes it a lot easier. If I have to draw a nuclear submarine in one of my comics, I have no idea what a nuclear submarine looks like. I'll reference it. You can do that. That arm would be bent, then cut. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One other thing, your story would also determine the kind of costume he had on, and as I kind of stated that when I said he's like a medieval barbarian type of knight, kind of. So with that, or with what I'm seeing now with the long hair, I would just let's just put him a nice little fat belt on him. Let's give him some shorts. If it was like a medieval kind of thing, it'd probably be like a torn up kind of goat skin kind of thing, or whatever they wear on the clothes, whatever fabric that would be. And I would probably just put a strap on him. But this is me, not you. You would have to say to yourself, okay, yeah, he's this. He's got this strap. The strap has like spikes on it because he's just a bad boy like that. Got the spikes, so when he hug you, you're gonna get stabbed with one of them spikes. So yeah, like that. It got a little case for a sword. Sword's gonna go on his back. Maybe he has 2 swords. But just by saying to yourself or describing him, for each piece of description that you may say, is that right? For each piece that you say that he is, then you just draw it. You don't try to draw the whole thing and then just get bogged down. You just use one piece at a time. Get your dimensions right first. His age, or his name. Okay, probably if you design a character, then you already probably have a name. Blood Fuel, or Gasoline Man, or whatever. I'm not trying to steal nobody's name, but then you say, okay, this is going to be a big guy, it's going to be a short guy, it's going to be a man, it's going to be a woman. He's got spikes on his belt too, so if you hug him, you're getting stuck. And then once you decide the gender, you say, okay, how old is this cat? He's a certain age. How big is this person? How much muscle does he or she have on his or her frame? So you just one step at a time. Then depending on your story, because if you do a character, if you say to yourself, I want to design this character, I'm sure you have a bit of a idea for a story, or a bit of an idea for background for where this character lives at. It could be living in New York, it could be living in the mountains, it could be living underwater. So that determines also a bit of what this person will be wearing. Why am I breaking my words? Why am I breaking my words? I don't know. So, and give him some little boots with the little thing hanging down. It's raggedy because it used to be up here, but it got beat up so much that it's falling down on his legs. And then his boots, the old Conan boots. I used to be a big Conan fan back in the day when I was collecting comics. Love some Conan because he was really never got beat. Conan was just that bad. He was just didn't get beat. Somebody's like, oh, issue 36, what's his name? He got beat. Yeah, but he bounced back because he's Conan, baby. He's Conan, the barbarian. So yeah, I don't want to geek out on you guys. It's still about designing your character. And you can do this over and over and over just by step. What is, as I said, how old? Start out with his name. I'm not gonna go over this again because I'll get tongue twisted. Also, what does he do? Well, I mean, what does he have? Does he have like some rope because he's like a sheep herder, or he needs a rope or whip he fights with that? So you ask yourself, what does this cat do? What all does this guy do? And then from there, you just start adding little bits and pieces. And I don't want to just stop talking while I'm trying to ink this. Quick little ink. But I have just stopped talking because I'm trying to figure out some detail on this guy. And then your first one should never be really, really detailed because you might mess up, and that's what happens with a lot of people. A young artist, they try to do something and put as much detail in it as in the beginning, and if they mess up, they get frustrated and they throw it all away. And then it's like, that's why we have a lot of artists out there who really never become great, because they don't understand the actual steps to doing this stuff. You don't take your best drawing pad or sketchbook and then try to do something. You get a raggedy sketch pad and then you play with it until you become good enough to go ahead out and buy you a nice little $30, $40 sketch pad, and then you put your stuff in it. Because I have sketch pads now that was expensive. I haven't really drawn in it because that was my mindset. It's like, oh, I don't want to mess up the page because I'm not that good yet. So just get something cheap, some newsprint, and then just go for it and have fun. Because that's what drawing is about. It's about having fun. It's about creating and then just having fun doing what you do. I'm getting quiet again. Something about drawing circles and not being able to talk. So yeah, whether it's a man, female, whatever, and then just, as I said, follow those steps, and you should be able to do a good, quick character design, So all right, so I'm sorry about that. I had switched to the speed inking because I just ran out of stuff to say at that particular point. So yeah, because this is just a short video and just give you a few steps, a few pointers on what to do or how to design your character. Just ask yourself, pretend this person's talking to you and have him describe himself to you. But because it's your character, I'm sure you know a little bit about what you want. So yeah, just follow those steps. Well, I threw my pen down like I'm finished because I am. Just follow those steps and you should be kicking out characters in no time. And just in case, if you're new here, number one, welcome. And if you have not seen me do the body before, like, it's a simple way to do the male, and the female is just two triangles. Why are you drawing so rough? 2 triangles, same size, upside down. And then you have your legs here. Should be the center line. Center legs go straight down. Arms come, the arms come out and kind of out and in, because women have arms that kind of do that. You have your head and then you have your heart. Go back and look at some of my videos on drawing women and it just shows you. But this is basically what you should be doing when you're first designing your character. Don't try to put them in some kind of action pose. You just want to figure out what this character looks like, what he's wearing, so forth and so on. So the shoulder should be like right here after your heart, after the breast is just a heart. The shoulder should be right here, and then they come out. They come out and kind of down. So if I did a quick stupid ink on this thing, I mean really quick stupid ink. Its chest, neck is small. It should slope out like this and then down. Slope out like this and down. The breast is a heart. Usually start it right there. It's upside down heart like that. Like that. That's your breast. You have your sides that come up there. It goes into your arm. Here's your arm. Goes down. You have where this comes in at. This is her waist right there, and then back out, and just round it out. In, out, round it out. Have your lady junk curves at that little gap there. As I said, your arm, your shoulder is going to be here. It's not going to be wide like the man's. And it comes out, and then that's your quick female body for you. I mean, you can slim it down if the waist is too. If she's like an athletic or a young girl, slim her down. If she's like a big girl, and you get them big old hips, you know, big old pole sliding hips. I don't believe you just said that. I did. I'm sorry. So, yeah, that's how you would design a quick female body. That's how you design a quick man's. And the only thing that you would have to worry about is what is your character wearing. So, or the time, what time is it, what year is it, what century is it, what world is it, all that you should probably have in your head before you start your character, because nobody does a character and then decide, oh, I'm going to put him here and create a world. So it all starts out with the story idea. It might not be fleshed out completely, but you know it's the 16th century, it's the 17th century, it's a barbarian world, it's a futuristic world. Then you do your character. Man, 28, muscular, slim, whatever, used to be a karate instructor or whatever, robot builder or whatever, and then you just go from there. So that's it for this short little video. And yeah, if you're new to my channel, welcome. I have a lot more videos on my channel. A lot of people ask me, oh, do you do one on hair? Can you do arms? Yeah, I have all of that. I have over 200 and some videos on my channel, but every time I put up a new video, they take one down. So a lot of them are kind of disappearing. So go through the channel and see what I had before they disappear. They're floating on YouTube somewhere. But if you don't know the name and the title of it, you'll never find it. Just put in Brian Proctor and then see what comes up as far as YouTube videos. So that's it. Leave a thumbs up if you like anything about my videos. Also hit that notification bell. I'm going to try to pick 2 days out of the week where I'm going to upload videos so that you guys can just tune in like clockwork, like television. Oh, Wednesday at 8, he's going to put up a video, something like that. So yeah, and tell a friend. Help me grow my channel. All right, see you guys in the next video. Hope you liked it, learned something. Leave a comment. Tell me what you got, what you like, what you don't like, blah, blah, what kind of video you want to see, and I'll see what I can do. All right, that's it for the rambling. See you later. Now, throw my pencils down. Class is dismissed.